Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Story. After awakening, Mario went to the cave nearby. In his surprise... Wait, is this the start?
I don't think it is.
Darn it. I thought I was going to start it on the bin. Okay, so obviously we're playing Super Mario Brothers 2 this week. Welcome to Taco Tuesday number 5 or 4?
5.
5. So we're playing Mario Brothers 2 on Taco Tuesday number 5 because there isn't a Mario 5. All right, here's the story.
There probably is.
When Mario opened the door after climbing a long stair in his dream, another world spread before him and he heard a voice call for... I missed that.
So after awakening, Mario
went to a cave nearby, and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream. He saw what he saw in Arkansas.
Is
that it? I mean, I guess the first Mario game had literally no story.
No, the story was Princess Toadstool screaming for help.
Okay, let's leave it on some of the best game music of all time while we look at the game manual. All right, so as we do as our custom every week, we check out the instruction booklet. Okay.
The story of Super Mario Bros. 2.
Know the rules in the game. Let's see how Mario and his friends move around. Items that can help Mario and his friends. A bonus chance. Obstructing your way, gangs of enemy characters. Gangs, okay. Here we go. Here's the full, complete story of Mario Bros. 2. One evening, Mario had a strange dream. He dreamt of a long stairway leading up to a door. As soon as the door opened, he was confronted with a world he had never seen before, spreading out as far as his eyes could see. When he strained his ears to listen, he heard a faint voice saying...
They forgot a comma.
They did, right there. I see that. Welcome to Subcon, Land of Dreams.
Subcon?
That is the...
Subconsciousness.
That is, yeah, that is a deep Mario trivia. I don't think I've ever heard someone reference Subcon as the Land of Dreams. Like, that is a deep reference. If there's ever a trivia night, I would use that as a question. Okay, we have been cursed by Wart and are completely under his evil spell. We have been waiting your arrival. Please defeat Wart, as seen in Mario Galaxy 2, at the casino. Please defeat Wart and return Subcon to its natural state. The curse Wart has put on you in the real world will not have any effect upon you here.
Wait, he's cursed in the real world?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. Let's read on. Remember, Wart hates vegetables. So, what a random piece of trivia. Please help us. Wow, imagine if you were like living in a curse and someone's like, also remember, this guy hates steamed fish. Please help me. Like, why the random bit of trivia about this guy? That is...
So you know to pick up turnips and throw them.
Yeah. At the same time this was heard, a bolt of lightning flashed before Mario's eyes. Stunned, Mario lost his footing and tumbled upside down. He awoke with the start to find himself sitting up in his bed.
Wait, sorry, really quick. What's this game's proper name? Super Mario Bros. 2?
Yeah. USA would be the proper name. Because there was a Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan that was just more Super Mario Brothers 1. This was the Doki Doki Panic is the Japanese name, and they reskinned it into this game. Okay. He awoke with the start to find himself sitting up in bed. To clear his head, Mario talked to Luigi, Toad, and Princess about the strange dream he had. They decided to go on a nearby mountain for a picnic.
Sure.
I did not know this. After arriving at the picnic area and looking at the scenery, they see a small cave nearby. When to enter this cave, to their great surprise, there's a stairway leading up and up and up, as seen in the game manual here. It is exactly like the one Mario saw in his dream. They all walk together up the stairs into the top to find a door just like the one in Mario's dreams.
It looks like a very plain door.
When Mario and his friends, in fear, open the door, to their surprise, the world that he saw in his dream spreads out before them.
If everything else is like your dream, why wouldn't that you tell me?
That is strange. I don't feel like I've ever heard anyone like reference this, but this is strange stuff. Okay,
like
that's it. That's all you get. That is some. I feel like that is one of the deepest game lores I've ever seen, in the sense of like everyone forgot about that. Okay, so they tell you, and you've never played this, right?
Nope.
Cool. I'm excited about this for you then. There's 4 characters. They're all different.
Okay.
Mario is average in jumping power in almost in all situations. That's great. Mario's defined as average. Luigi can jump at the highest and can go much further, but he jumps slowly. When he has an item, his power decreases way more than Mario. You'll see what that means. Toad has the least jumping power, but since he has a lifting power, he has height, he can jump at the speed he can run. Does not change even when he's carrying an item. You'll see what that means. And Princess Toadstool, she's number 3 in jumping power, but you can hold down an A button, she can float in the air for about 1.5 seconds. It's very specific. Okay. So, yeah, you get to... I like this art, honestly. That's really cute.
It's a cute art style.
That's a really good art style. You can do all kinds of things. Jump, running jump, power squat jump. Power squat's
3
cool.
whole things.
You can do 3 things. No, there's more things to do. You can pull up grass. You can carry a mushroom block. You can throw bombs. You can throw other items.
Like turnips.
So you know the story of this game, right? I was referencing earlier. How this game was another game?
Yes, I do know that.
Okay.
Game more. It was like another game like reskinned.
This is actually a really cool game. Like, this was a great... They made a great decision to do that with this game. Because this game is really cool. And having it Mario-themed is a bit random because there's random stuff here. But, like, putting Mario characters in this game was, like, low-key genius. I think this is a really cool, fun game. Built upon another game. Like, as you can see, these are non-Mario enemies. Although now they're Mario enemies. These are the original, like, Japanese Doki Doki Panic enemies. They got turned into Mario enemies. Because, yeah, none of these characters are in Mario 1. But you do see all of these guys in later Mario games.
90% of them.
Most of them. Some of them are really deep cuts. And if you watch the Mario cartoons, you remember that, like, there's a lot of these guys in the Mario cartoons as well. Like, the Mario comics and cartoons, they use these guys. And then, if you saw in the latest Mario movie, we had Mouser, who's in that movie. And then
Wait, is
Wart.
Birdo named Ostro?
I did not know that. I feel like... Yeah, he thinks he is a girl and spits eggs from his mouth. He'd rather be called Birdetta.
That's nice.
That's
for
nice,
him.
dear. Yeah, they've really... Okay, it's nice. All right, there you go.
Wait, go back. Oh, wait. Is his name Fry Guy?
Fry Guy. He spits fires when he is mad. I like.
That
I always
sounds like a Mario.
I
or
always
like
liked
Mega Man
I always
boss.
liked a Mouser. Mouser was really cool, and this guy's really funny in the cartoons. We should watch the original Mario cartoon. It's actually there's some good stuff in there. It's pretty funny. And then
That's
there's
like a
King Wart.
Crawdaunt.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I think let's do the game now. Take this off. All right. You ready? Who are you gonna pick?
Ooh, I get to play.
I mean, I guess
Yay.
Ooh, that was loud. I didn't mean to put that on microphone. Okay.
Who do I pick?
I don't want to tell you. Each one is different. So as you lose and as you get game overs, you're gonna want to switch them up just to see what everybody else does. But
Okay, let's go in order. First round, Mario.
okay, yeah, he's your basic guy, as the game says.
He's completely average.
Completely average in every way.
Very black. Can I fall this way? Do I just die?
This is great. I'm already loving you playing this. Okay, there you go. That is the question everybody wondered. They're like, because in Mario 1, if you fall down, you die in Mario 1. There was no scrolling screen.
Door.
So I love that this game teaches you, the first thing you learn in this game is that you can fall down.
Okay. What?
Press buttons.
Okay.
There's multiple buttons on the controller. Well, there's technically only 2 at the time, but you get the point.
Okay. Dad. Why does he go so far off the screen? You said his bounding block's better. Wait, what was that?
He ran into you. You can't just touch enemies.
Oh, I thought this was grass decoration.
You can pick them up.
They're turnips, okay. No. I was what? I pressed the wrong buttons. Ooh, power block. Okay. Death. Okay.
I don't think you repick until you run out of lives completely. Then you get to repick your character.
Okay. So this is a turnip, apparently.
That's a turnip. There you
And
go.
since no one likes vegetables, they deal damage? Question mark.
That's, yeah. Especially Wart. Remember, he hates vegetables.
Why can't I?
You have to hold up as you...
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, death.
I want to tell you so much, but I also don't. So I'm going to try to refrain from giving you away too much. It's fun watching you just figure out.
I feel like it's been too long since
No,
I played a game that isn't
the
Mario
vines
Maker.
are weird. Yeah. And they don't have this...
I pressed the wrong button. Great. You know what?
You discovered something good. You discovered something cool there. Yeah.
Okay.
This happened to everybody playing this game for the first time. You're like, wait, what? This game is full of like, huh? What just happened moments, especially if you're playing it without somebody, telling you what's up and your older brother spoiling the whole game for you kind of thing. If you play this game just on your own, there's a lot of like, huh? Moments in this
I keep
game.
wanting to jump off the edge here.
Yeah, I agree. The beanstalk physics are weird. As you crawl that, it's slippery in a weird way.
Okay, I don't like this guy.
Okay. Blame the character, of course. That's what everybody does. It's true. It's true, though. Okay, try a different character. Continue. So, yeah, continue lets you continue and retry lets you... Or I guess retry keeps it on with the same character. Guessed. Who did you pick in this game, Mrs. Tacos? Did you play this as a kid?
I played this game a little bit as a kid, and I probably played Luigi.
Okay.
But Princess Peach doesn't like cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
She doesn't know that
she
yet.
hovers. in
Yeah,
there,
she doesn't
right?
know that. Although I love Luigi's jump.
I just came still.
Okay, so he's
I did have a favorite character. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna
It was
wait.
probably Luigi.
I'm gonna wait until you play through all four and to see who your favorite characters were. I think a lot of people had the same favorite character actually, but I won't say. I'll wait till you play a little bit more. To tell you, most of my friends
Why is the game
and
glitching out?
siblings had the same. We had the same favorite.
Did I?
You threw
make
that in
this-
a weird spot. You're supposed to
Okay.
press up to go in the door, and you
Yeah,
threw it on the
yeah.
beanstalk. I've never seen that, so good job.
Okay.
Achievement retro achievement unlocked there.
Nice. I'm gonna go murder
Yeah,
this
I
guy
think-
out of spite.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to just play on a little bit. That's really funny. I've never seen anybody do that.
I don't like that guy.
Good job.
Ugh, his jump is so weird. I don't like this guy.
What's really funny is in this, like, after this game, there's a lot of video game characters with this kind of floaty jump, and we'll just call it like the Luigi jump because it's like this floaty arc that he has. It's very anti like Mario's jump, right? That floaty, but there's definitely video games that kind of make the character do this, and
Yeah, it's like the thing.
yeah. Okay, try to get in that. You're struggling
Yeah.
with the same, like that's a common struggle is getting up these beanstalks. It'll get easier. You'll get your brain will kind of get used to how it goes, but seeing somebody slip off repeatedly is a common thing.
The Dark World, okay.
The upside down.
Still haven't seen Stranger Things.
Yeah, you had to limited time there.
I just want to jump on those guys.
I love how Luigi. Look how big his head is here.
I know.
It's so
like,
funny. His head is the same
his-
size, but his body got smaller. Is
his
this
head doesn't
Luigi?
scale down.
The question is that Luigi's normal size, or is this his normal size? Nobody knows.
This one looks.
He is born that
normal.
way. Like in Mario 1, he's born small and eats the mushroom to get bigger. In this game, he's born big, and when he takes damage, he gets smaller. Because you have your HP counter at the top.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, those are your lives. That's, it's your visual HP.
Lives and HP aren't really the same thing.
It's your damage meter. Yeah, I guess same thing. I mean, I would call that, no, lives and HP are not the same thing, but I would call this right here, because you can expand it.
Can I fall here? Also,
Interesting, right? Yeah, like,
Also, Toad looks really weird big.
yeah, Toad's supposed to be small.
Like, he doesn't look cute at all.
He's a man.
Toad's
This is Captain Toad's brother, Toad. Now he looks cute.
Yeah, see, this guy's like cute little baby guy. And throwing the store makes the game crash out.
Oh, okay.
Why can't I jump up?
Okay, so there is one action that you haven't done yet that I think is actually pretty cool, or unique to this game, is that power squat. I don't know if you saw that in the game manual.
This?
No, not that. You're about to get hit by that guy, though. Why don't you get around this guy first? Okay, hold down. And then jump. Yeah, that's your power squat. So it's actually really cool with Luigi. You can jump extremely high with Luigi on those things.
Okay, okay.
And then you can run like a normal Mario game by holding, run and jump at the same, like, there you go. All right, making progress here.
Okay. Ooh, star. Watch
Rec-
it like not be.
Yeah,
Crap.
no, it recognizes.
No.
One thing I don't know is if they had the star in the original Doki Doki Japanese Panic, or they add that to Mario Brothers because like star is Mario Brothers. I don't know.
They probably either already had a power-up item that wasn't a
Yeah,
star,
and they changed the sprite to a star so people would recognize.
or
like,
they just threw
because
it in.
if you played Mario and you see a star, you immediately know what it's going to do. So.
What are they called? Ninja?
Ninjas? They're in the Mario movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
these,
cool.
I think they are cool. They're one of the.
I
they're
can't talk to him, right? He's just,
No, this is not. You don't reason with your enemies. You throw vegetables at them,
Right.
which some could see that as an act of war. Honestly,
Yeah.
they're like, you are starting a fight you cannot win, sir, by throwing vegetables at me.
I mean, they're cute. I like them. Can I fall here?
It's a question worth asking because you could fall in that opening area, but that is definitely a question worth asking. Can
Why
you?
is the ledge there then?
I honestly don't know. I guess it's to catch you.
If you catch you, if you fall off the back.
Yeah. I think that's why that's there. You can fall from here, and then it'll catch you on that.
Because I can't jump across there unless I'm like Luigi.
You can run, I think. Hold the run and go.
I still haven't found the run button.
Yeah, you're playing on a modern control. It would be hold blue and move back and forth. No, okay, try yellow. Was it red? Yeah, there it goes, red. So red and green are 2 buttons. Then you got to hit jump there. Wow, I actually thought you would
did I
fall.
die?
You died. I thought you would fall there. That's not very nice. It seems like you would fall down to the next area. You kind of have to
I didn't
slide
press the
your
red button.
you have to slide your finger over on that. Yeah, playing on a modern controller is a bit weird on the original NES pad, which give me a second. I think I have one right over here. It should be charged too. Okay, try your next character.
2 controllers are connected.
Oh, nice. Okay, we'll get to this guy. Clip this guy in. I think it'll actually. You probably prefer this. Okay, let me disconnect this guy actually real quick. Let me see. How do you do that? Oh, hold suspend. Okay, click on this. We'll do a little controller shuffling here. Here we go. Okay, just hit the buttons on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Get back into the thing. Okay, this makes it easier to do the run and jump actions because now you just got your double button. So you just hold run and then slide over for A. Okay. We're going to the original pad. Okay, so they haven't tried Princess yet.
Toadstool.
Yeah.
And like the next...
Her first time she gets to be in a game. Well, as a playable character.
She looks very... Like, her expression's like...
She does have an yeah. There's not a lot of room to work with on pixel art.
Yeah, and I think she's supposed to be blonde, but I'll forgive that since, like...
Yeah.
limitations and stuff.
Yeah, I think you had to get the colors.
Wait, is she blonde in the original? Or is that like a
I think so.
later thing?
I think she's blonde in the original Mario Brothers 1. That's a good trivia question. Yeah. She's not? Does she have, like, the brownish hair? Okay. I guess they needed to pop on the background. I wonder at what point they started making Peach blonde. I don't know.
Did anyone see that?
Yeah, there's, like, the weird hitbox on that. Okay, good. You found a good, like... She can do some unique jumps. And actually, a lot of characters can do that, too. Ooh, you didn't time that right. If you time that right, you can float right over it, obviously, but...
She has this weird pose.
Yeah, that's really cool. She's holding something. Her hands are up like she's holding an item because it's the same sprite animation, right? When she's holding an item and she's jumping, she you know, has her hands up. But it looks like she's just kind of like doing like this.
I thought she was wearing this crown the whole time.
Yes.
Anything else interesting?
Got your dark cherry. Okay, so you got your HP. If you noticed that, right?
Ooh,
You got
extra
HP.
life?
Yeah, well, extra HP bar. You added to your... Now you can take 3 hits. So yeah, I mean, this is something you learned there is when you go into Dark World, if you pick up a mushroom out of Dark World, you're able to...
Wait, was that the mushroom or cherry?
That was the mushroom you picked up. When you picked up the mushroom, it increased your HP bar. The cherries,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good question. That's a HP refill heart. I forget what triggers those. When you pick up like 5 cherries, or maybe it's 4 cherries, that'll spawn a star. And that's probably listed in the game manual, or if you play the game enough, you'll just recognize that. So picking up cherries will make stars appear.
That thing was a heart.
Yes, that was a heart. I'm not sure what makes the hearts appear. If it's defeating enemies, or they're just like scripted, kind of like at this point a heart will appear.
I think.
Dun, 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 dun,
I think
dun.
she like holds her.
Yeah, she kind of holds her pose.
Darn it, not invincible.
Okay, it's okay. Get in there. That's a kind of a checkpoint right here. The
I
turnips.
feel like I should talk to him. Like,
Yeah, he
he's
seems.
nice and friendly.
We should be able to reason with this man.
And
He
he's,
just
like,
jumps on
jumping
you.
like he wants my attention.
He just jumps on your head. He doesn't seem that evil. He seems nice. I like his design a lot. You just knocked
Yeah,
him
they're
out with a
cute.
turnip. I don't know what he was doing wrong to deserve to be knocked out with a turnip.
He didn't eat his.
Okay, wait,
vegetables.
just hit re. Okay, I was gonna hit retry. Go back. Okay, so which are your 4? You played through the 4.
Okay. Mario
In that first, yes, that's correct answer.
Luigi was there. He was fine, I guess.
Okay.
Toad was weird. I just didn't like his sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Peach was fine. Or Toadstool.
Yeah.
Is her first name No, is her first name Peach
Her-
and last name Toadstool? Princess Peach Toadstool?
I don't know her. That is a great question I've never thought about. What is her actual name? I thought her name was Princess. Her parents just named her Princess. I mean, I don't know. It's Peach. Was that her first name? What's her last name? Okay, Peach Toadstool. That's her name.
Mm-hmm.
And according to the Mario Galaxy movie, that's her. She's from outer space, and that's her sister. Spoiler. Yeah, if you haven't seen Mario Galaxy at this point, you probably don't. You're just gonna wait to see it.
Yeah, her last name's Toadstool.
What's her first name?
She's always been known as Princess Peach in Japan. She's localized as Princess Toadstool in Western releases, so they renamed her Princess Peach Toadstool
Okay.
in
Okay.
1996.
Official name, Princess
Peach
Toadstool.
Toadstool. Okay. Peach Toadstool. Okay, who can pick?
Let's stick with Princess.
Okay. I mean, you kind of nailed on most people's general feelings that Mario is completely boring. Situationally, there are levels where if you do the power squat with Luigi, you can jump extremely high, right? So there are
yeah, I
skips.
should
In
try
fact,
that
there's a
next time.
really good skip here in level 1 that I didn't know until after I beat the game. I saw somebody else do it, and I was like, oh, I did not know you... So you can skip sections of levels with Peach and Luigi's jumps. With that power squat kind of thing, right? Toad is awesome for another reason, because did you notice what was unique about him?
No, but I read in the manual that his speed doesn't change.
Yeah, so Toad can pick up items really quickly. So when you go into that dark world, you only have 5 seconds in that dark world, the upside down, to pick up all the items. So you're able to pick up things quicker as Toad, and you can get power-ups in there's different levels where being fast is important. So that's kind of where Toad can come in handy. So basically, I think for most probably speedrunners, they probably would speedrun between those 3 characters depending on the level.
And Mario is present. Spider-Man
Yeah,
is
and
on
I didn't know anybody who sincerely picked Mario because I guess if you want a
boring.
challenge of playing the game at a very base level, maybe
Or they were boring and assumed Mario was
yeah,
the best.
yeah, yeah. But I feel like they purposely made Mario not interesting in this game. This is a neat little section right here, so you can figure it out.
You can bomb. Wait, that's a bad thing, isn't it? Okay, there's a ladder to nowhere. Oh, you have to bomb those things. Is that thing also a bomb?
One way to find out. I would recommend taking care of that goober first, which he seems to cause you troubles.
How do you kill him?
You can pick him up.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was a thing. Honestly, I
You can
kind of fried.
you can seismic toss your enemies if you don't run into them first.
I don't like that guy. He has bad vibes.
You should take care of him. There was something I always did with that enemy. I'm sure you could.
You probably threw him in the hole or something.
Oh yeah, there's different ways to dispatch him. Just that was an amazing fail. Okay, yeah, that
That works.
that works. You're gonna okay. That
It
also
worked.
that also works. Okay,
Don't hate it because you hate
a lot of things worked there. They did. They did.
How would you have done it?
I would have done it differently, but what you did worked. And honestly, what you did is what
Is there
probably
an evil bird head in Birdo? No, well, what's his other name?
I don't remember what that
It was
game
like
manual called it.
Ordio or something.
Let me look back. What did the game manual call that? Well, Ostro. I honestly, this is
He
full
looks
of,
like an ostrich.
This is full of trivia. I feel like you could have a Mario Brothers trivia night just asking questions out of that game manual, because there was stuff in there that I did not know or remembered if I did know it at some point. I really loved this game as a kid. Like, to this day, I don't think it's better than Mario 3, but I maybe have liked it because it was so different. Like, this game is nothing like Mario Brothers 1 or 3 or World. It's nothing like any of the games. And they didn't even put this game in Mario Maker.
That's it.
I want to tell you stuff, but go ahead. You'll figure this out.
I don't see like an easy way to murder this guy, so. Oh, you ride his egg.
Looks like a Mega Man bullet, but big.
I actually thought that's what would happen.
I feel like what you're going through is what I went through the first time I played this too. And what most people go through is like this scenario of like, what do I do here is a very...
Alright. Can we like do something with this creepy bird head? There's nothing to throw at it.
Hit retry here. I guess instead of continue. Select. I thought it would spread you. Okay, it didn't matter. You have to go back from that spot. Oh, nice. Have fun. Smash tournament. Simply Hamster. Yeah, Mario 2 is great. Hopefully you've played Mario. I feel like you've played Mario 2. Okay, you can speed run back to where you were. Now that you know what you're doing.
Let's be Toad.
Okay. We can make it past level 1 tonight for sure. And then I'll show you some cool things about level 1 once you finish it.
How close am I?
I don't want to tell you.
Not.
No, I don't want to tell you. Yeah. I feel like you're getting a very authentic experience of Mario Brothers 2. This is what it was like. This game is cool because there's a lot of like, you're like, huh? A lot of what? Huh? Kind of moments about this game. And then as you play it more, as you play it again, you'll kind of be like, oh, that's cool. And again, I don't want to do the big brother thing where your older brother spoils the game for you. Like, just do this. And they kind of tell you what to do on the whole thing. It's more fun if you just kind of figure it out for yourself. Or don't. Either one's fine.
Was that comment about a certain uncle of mine?
So it's an uncle? Yeah. Or your friends. If it wasn't your older brother or somebody, your friends, if you'd be like, if you play this game, and then they would sit next to you and tell you how to do everything. And you're like, bro, just let me enjoy the game. So a lot of times you're like, I just want to play a game by myself, so that way I don't have somebody over my ear telling me how to do everything. And then you get frustrated and you be like, just tell me what to do, right? So let me know when you get to that point when you're just like, actually, just tell me what to do. Like, because I think I had those moments too, especially in this game, where you're like, just...
Why'd they put a hole there?
Do you want me to get you back to where you were? You mean speedrunning? You're determined, just like Mega Man 1 all over again? You're like, I will do this.
I never beat what's his face on
Yes,
the
you
other
did.
on the other mode.
On the Mega Man Powered Up on the PSP?
Yeah, I never beat that guy.
We should play that on stream. We should play Mega Man 1
Yes.
again. They can watch you play the same level for 30 minutes.
It was an hour.
It was an hour. That's really what it was for me too.
I think an hour isn't half bad.
I think for me too. The playing Mega Man 1 or 2, like, it is an hour on a level for sure. And even when I played the new Mega Man games, I can take an hour on a level. Like, it takes you that many tries to like learn what to do. And then after an hour, you can beat the game you can beat the level in like 2 minutes. But it takes you an hour to learn it to beat it in 2 minutes, right? It's kind of... That's true for most of these games. I wonder what the speedrun world record is on this. I'm gonna look it up while you're doing that. SMB2 world record speedrun. This game's kind of long. And I think there's level skips.
I know nothing about this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
An hour.
Definitely under an hour. Like, almost no NES game takes an hour. Maybe Final Fantasy 1 or Dragon Quest, but like...
RPGs are kind of different.
Yeah. Almost no NES games take an hour to speedrun.
I hate
I'm going to get 18 minutes on this. That's my guess. Okay, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Okay, speedrun.com. Oh, 8:52. 8 minutes. Okay, we have to watch that. When we're done, maybe we'll watch it on the stream or something. 8-minute speedrun for this game. We've been playing for 30 minutes and we're on level 1. But it's okay. The only way to speedrun the game in 8 minutes is to take 100 hours to learn the game. Like, that's kind of how every speedrun world record goes. I could beat the game in 8 minutes after I learned to play the game for like 200 hours.
It's like...
It's like anything. It's like anything.
Yeah, it takes time to learn
it's like,
perfection.
It's like literally anything. Yeah, it takes time to learn perfection. That's a good way to... That's a quote for your book. It takes time to learn perfection.
Okay, wait. You play for
me.
me.
Okay.
Well, I write this quote down.
Okay. Quote yourself. Quote the Lina. It takes time to learn perfection. It might take like 30 minutes or so. I found a bomb? I didn't know I forgot there was a bomb there. Oh, look, I got a turtle shell. You haven't seen this yet. Look. I pulled the turtle shell out of the ground. Yeah, it's funny to watch you play because you just kind of speed run through the things, but like, stop. I think for some I play,
stop and smell the tulips.
Stop and stop and murder the enemies, you know, kind of thing. Let me show you something cool here.
Oh yeah, how do you get up there?
Watch this. Watch this.
Oh.
Yeah, like I had somebody show me that, and I was like, well, I had no idea you could just ride on enemies and then use them as a potential boost. So with that in mind, you'll find other areas in the game where you can, and that's how speedruns, yeah, and that's how speedruns basically happen, is that you can, like that guy down there.
Oh, you're not gonna go through the door.
Oh, I was gonna show, yeah, you can do this and like, boom, get up there. Or you can do it the old-fashioned way, which is to do the door to this, to that. Oh, see, I've had a hard time on. Yeah, these things are weird. They don't, like in modern games, when you attach to the ladder, you stay attached. This game, you have to like, do stuff. I gotta do my thing here, for old time's sake.
Oh!
Yeah, and then I'm gonna continue. I'm not even gonna go that. I'm just gonna continue on my way. Okay, so
you just throw that guy.
Yeah. So then, look. This is how you get up here. Same for this guy. You looking at me?
I bet you.
Look at his feet dangling. Actually, this makes it. Now as an older man, this seems cruel. I'm just gonna, yeah, but I'm gonna do it anyways. All right, so I'm gonna go this way. Ooh, a potion.
Don't worry, Dad. Your shy guy best friend has been waiting years for you to come back and brutally murder him.
Here we go. Okay, so this is the beanstalk. This is the alternate way. There's two paths. This is the other path that you didn't take here. And again, same thing here. You can kind of ride on their heads and jump. And
it's so
I'm sure
wrong
if
to ride on someone's head. It just feels so wrong.
It does. You see, I'm gonna footstool you as a, you know, your head is my platform. Is.
Do they have spinies or anything that you can't?
Yeah, there are some enemies you can't just like footstool them. Smash Brothers. Oh, Smash Brothers term. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, this is where you left off.
Still not really sure what to do here.
No, here's one thing that you're missing. You're not considering an option that most people would take here is you need to choose violence.
I have literally nothing to do.
You're doing the pacifist route.
See, but I can't pick him up.
Think violence. You cannot pick him up.
Am I supposed to like make him eat the bird eat him or something?
That little bird over there would not open his mouth, no. I'll give you like another minute to ponder on this, but you need to choose violence would be your, that'd be my advice for your situation here. Think like a gamer.
I literally have nothing to hit him with.
But what could you hit him with?
Eggs. Can you pick them up out of midair? Because this will all be very... Okay, that's interesting. Also, Luigi's like probably broke all of Newton's laws. Like I had the science star this morning. I should tell you.
Yes, Luigi did not make a good grade on his science star because he's like, gravity? What? Yeah, I'm gonna pull an object out of motion in midair, huh? Like
See, so Newton's first law says that something that motion stays in motion
until Luigi pulls it out of the air, and also you're intercepting.
I guess he is an
you need to
unbalanced
wait.
force.
Yeah, you have the right idea here. I'll give you that. You have the correct idea.
I'll be.
I have so many questions watching this now of like, where's this man's or bird's eggs coming from? Out of his
The
mouth.
circle thingy. It's like an egg generator he's holding.
I have so many questions about that, but also
No,
not.
no.
But the fact that you're throwing his item back, he's using his eggs as a weapon, which is okay. That's kind of strange. But then you're using it on him. You're throwing your. It's interesting.
Please tell me this is one of those 3-hit bosses.
Yeah, I think every boss in here is like a 3-hit boss.
Okay,
Like,
that's usually.
you have the idea. You have the idea. Luigi is tough to because his floaty jump makes.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, it makes the boss fights tough. It's hard to land on the projectile.
And I feel like he like lingers. Yeah,
Yes.
He like lingers.
Yeah, he's by far the most difficult character to learn the game on. Like, I think for your first time playthrough, he'd be the toughest character to use. I think I'll tell you, most people, at least my friends or people I've seen play online, their favorite character is Toad, because Toad can lift quick, and he has got a very simple jump, and he can lift things fast. So speed is like typically what people go to with Toad, and then Luigi and Peach are used to do level skips.
And Mario is just.
You know
He's
what's funny?
technically there.
I wonder. We'll have to watch a speed run after this. I wonder if it'd be hilarious if Mario was a speed run. Like, he was the people use a speed run.
I got a circle thingy. Do I feed it to the bird? Why can't?
It's hard to land.
I don't
To be
like
fair.
it.
Yeah, I know, right? This is one of those things in Doki Doki Panic that like they just like left it in the game. You're like, maybe we should have contextualized this differently, but yeah.
Why are we stepping into a bird mouth?
There's only one way to find out.
What if he eats me?
Well, and now you're at the casino. Mario Galaxy reference. This is why we saw War Tim fighting in the Mario Galaxy casino. You gotta play slots.
Can I like save state this?
You could save scum this for sure. Or just hold LR to rewind.
I press.
Yeah, hold LR. Hold it, press and hold. There you go, and just rewind back.
Yeah.
You don't have to go that far back, just, yeah. Do I want to tell you what I did as a kid? I had one simple strategy. Ready?
Okay. Yes. That.
So, I remember if you landed on, like, something good, and then you kept it mashing at a pace. So that's what I did. As a kid, I just mashed through, and I felt like I mostly got a prize. The only thing you get there is extra lives, but I would just mash the controller through it.
Wait, do I get to change players?
After every level, you get to switch characters, yeah.
Oh, that was the end?
That was the end of the... That was 1-1.
Okay.
Wait, what's your impression of that? Was that too short, too long?
I didn't realize that was the end of the level.
You
That
didn't
looks like
think
a bonus
walking
area.
you did walk through the... well, yeah. So at the end of every level is a bonus casino thing there, and you walk through the mouth.
I honestly thought it was like a secret. Like, defeat Birdo, you get an extra life prize.
Yeah. So there's two paths. You could like you went to the waterfall, you went left and do the bomb area, and you wound up behind Birdo. That's one path. The other path is to do what I did and go up the beanstalks. But yeah, that's the two paths into the first level. Try second level here. Let's play a little bit of this. Second level is different and neat already. And I think that's what's cool about this game is that every level has a lot of variety to it, which I think makes this game really cool. And there's like, I think there's 8 worlds. There's a lot of worlds here. Now, this is interesting. I want to see how you navigate this.
Genie guy. Which I'm pretty sure is probably like the sun guy later. And I'm assuming you have to ride on this guy. Yeah, this is like the sun guy. But a bird on a carpet. Question mark.
Mm-hmm. I forget his name. I have to look at the game. I forget his name.
Okay, I hate this guy. It's like
I feel like I struggled with
throw
this
him
too.
off his carpet.
Ooh. You had the right idea there. I think I did that as a kid. I was, oh, they're perfect.
You're dead.
Those guys will hurt you. They're like bees with harpoons or something.
I think they're pitchforks.
Pitchforks. So many questions, right? You're like, wait, what is the, Like, how did we get here?
Okay, I don't like you, so just like
Yeet
go
him.
die.
Speaking of ignoring physics, you gotta love how you jump and like the carpet moves underneath you, and then you could out jump your carpet. So many questions about the physics on this, but there wasn't much physics in the 90s. People didn't understand how floating carpets worked, I guess.
What does that say for the education system in the 90s?
The people making the video games are like, bro, no one's gonna notice. They're like, wait, how does it, bro? No one, these kids, they don't care about that. Just make the game fun, man. Oh, okay. So user rewinds here. Yeah, let's keep playing on level 2. We don't want to watch you replay that again. Yeah, I know this goes against your core as a gamer to rewind, but let's keep the stream interesting. Pick up where we left off.
Okay,
here.
why does?
Now we're getting to the safe scum. This is what I'm talking about, man. These games, when you lose, you have to start all over again. You eventually learn good speedrun strategies, but
Okay, why do you have to restart from the start though?
because you need to get better. Like, honestly, and that's what it was, though. You would eventually, after playing this enough, because this was your only game until Christmas, right?
Or your birthday.
Or your birthday. You would get really good at level 1-1 and level 1-2. Like, this little area, like, you could probably beat level 1-1 really, really quick now. It took you 30 minutes on your first try, but you could probably beat in, like, sub 5. And that's kind of how the game went, you know? You learn these, you get really good at these first few levels. This is a great little scene. I like this.
Question. Key. Mask. Evil mask. Still an evil mask. Do I just walk away? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. Twice or something. Wait, the mask follows you!
He does follow you. Real life horror game here. Yeah, just go back to here. Yeah, we'll keep pacing this forward here. I don't think you can enter that pipe holding the key. Now, if you let go of the key, which I would recommend,
But it's fine.
still pick it back up. He stops chasing you. Oh, you needed that one up. Maybe without the dying, but
Okay, take 2, guys. Can I, like, explode the ground?
well, yes, but also no. You don't have.
I don't have an explodey thing.
That is a good.
explodey block.
That's a good observation. Keep that in the back of your head.
Also, anyone else bothered by these walls?
I know, right? They're like Atari, like pixel, like they did no
Completely
textured. Yeah, they just did straight up brown, like Microsoft Paint, like dun, dun, dun.
Everything else is like outlined and like
Everything has a unique sprite texture, and then the walls are just brown and blue. Like, yeah, they were like, man, we can't decorate everything, guys. Like, just let's move on. Because everything else kind of has this nice design, except for those pipes. But they definitely had a like, we can't do everything. Let's just kind of move on with this. So now that you've seen me do something, can you guess the level skip here?
you can let me steal a key and run away.
Yeah, so the key run away. I thought this was actually a fun. I actually think that's a really fun mechanic. It happens a lot in this game where you will grab a key out of a level and be chased by this dude. I actually think that's kind of unique and fun.
Okay, I'm guessing you can jump on top of the guys to get on top of there and like.
You got to move them over, yeah. So with Luigi, you can pick up those guys and reposition them, throw them. They won't die underneath that ledge, and then power squat your way up there. Was a good level skip with Luigi. But you're doing the natural way, which is to grab the key.
Natural magic one.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Don't forget to jump.
No, I did that on purpose.
That guy just did that on purpose. The goober just walked off the. He did it again. So many questions there.
He's not one of the bright red ones. Only the bright red ones can jump.
That guy's cool. I actually like the system too. Like picking up items and throwing them, I thought was always really cool.
Bruh, I'm literally one tile high.
I know. I should be able to land here.
Magic door.
Go to the upside down. And you can't fit into the upside down.
That's nice.
But you can kind of see what you were supposed to do there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to. Yeah, okay.
Can I climb with that?
I don't think so, but you can go out that way. You can bomb the bottom of that there.
But that's not really... No, it's just like ultimate hacks, like...
Find a good spot. Yeah, it like doesn't throw, right? There's no arc. It just... He doesn't really throw it, he drops it.
I like how it has a little, like...
Okay, you can go back and get that potion now.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, those guys were coming for you. They saw you coming and they were like, must eat Toad. Oh, they will not stop. You can defeat them. Or they can defeat themselves by staying in that pit. We just saw them jump earlier. They could jump. Okay, I guess they can't jump out of there.
Magic door. I'm guessing there's a thing over there, but also I don't care to get it, so...
Cool, that was good.
So no matter what level you're on, you're always a small guy. Or like you're always 2 tiles high.
Yeah, it looks like that. You might want to just take care of them.
I refuse.
Oh yeah, okay. You're going pacifist route here.
No, I'm going the...
Oh, nice. I like how... I don't know why you can wall climb kind of thing there, but...
I'm pretty sure they just have that.
Yeah, there's just... Yeah, I think just the bounding boxes are just a little weird.
I feel like I just teleport back to the start. And this fool again?
Yeah. They reuse this boss a lot. There are other bosses, but maybe in
There's
World
like
1...
maybe 2 other bosses?
Honestly, I don't remember. Yes, there's at least 2 other bosses. I don't fully remember, but they definitely reuse this boss here in the first world, which honestly is nice because you get to practice with it. And again, when you die in game over, by the you'll eventually get really good, and you'll be able to get this guy in his first 3 shots by playing this game again and again and again and again, redoing this level again and again.
There was like something slightly off. Like, don't copy paste the boss. I feel like you need like some new element.
They should have colored them differently. I mean,
no, just like bring
Bluebirdo.
the like sun hitting you guy from before back or something. Like,
yeah, they will mix in other bosses as you play on. Like,
no,
but I think
like have some other enemy on screen at the same time for you like deal with first.
This is only level 2. They're trying to yeah. There are other obstacles while you fight. Like this boss fight gets more interesting that you're just fighting on a simple ledge here, right? They do make it more interesting as you go through the game. But yeah, you're still early on. They're trying to keep it very simple because you're probably replaying these levels a ton.
Okay, this is starting to bug me.
He's like, this does not seem like a good idea.
Look at his head.
Oh, it got smaller. I never noticed that. Maybe it's a camera perspective. He's like a side view, then he's like a front facing view.
This is so... Okay, whatever.
So since you didn't collect any coins in the Upside Down, you didn't get to play the bonus game. There's one more level to beat this world. You want to try to go for it?
I'll give it one try.
Okay, give it one try. Yeah, go to your game over. Okay, so we're about to wrap up. Like, what do you think of Mario 2 here? Would you want to keep playing this?
Not really.
Okay.
The physics are really weird.
The physics are weird, and...
I could survive this if the physics were even just slightly better.
No, if you played this a ton, you would get used to the physics, but, like, I agree. Like, it handles differently than any other Mario game. It handles differently than most platforming games in general. So, I agree. Like, this game, the physics are slippery and they're weird, and picking up items off of a moving item is not easy to get a hold of. This is definitely
riding around in guys' heads just feels weird.
Yeah, you don't do that in other games. Although there are a few other games, you will notice that happen in a few other games. Now that you've seen this, you'll be like, oh, I've seen games copy this style where you ride on enemies' heads and pick them up, kind of thing.
I've definitely seen like similar, but like.
Yeah, they use similar concepts, but
This is like just like the whole game is that mechanic.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
It's cool. It's weird.
It is weird, and that's the best way to describe Mario Brothers 2. Like, the whole thing is weird. It's kind of anti-Mario. It's nothing like... That's why they didn't put a Mario Maker. Which, don't you think it would have been really awesome if they put this in Mario Maker? If there was like a separate section, if there was like a separate section of the game that was like Mario 2 Brothers Maker with picking up items and everything, that would have been great.
There's like a world thing on the side where you select which like game you want.
Yeah, but they left this game off, right?
Yeah.
But what if they made it like a Mario Brothers 2 section where you could put items in the ground and pick up items like and design your own levels in this style? I think that would have been great.
Door or pipe?
Why not both? Because you come out of the pipes.
Never mind, I can't go in the pipe.
You used that pipe for a secret later. Looked like he went in the door with you.
I feel like I could probably fall here, but also
Yeah, the game has shown you that both things can be true. Like,
you can fall, or
and you can fall, and sometimes you can't fall. Like, the game has shown you both
You
possibilities.
can fall and you can cheat.
Yep. I like her sprite as her little KO animation's funny. These bullets still hurt you as they fall? I don't know. You learned a valuable lesson that everyone learned.
Is that lesson, bruh?
Yeah, that lesson was bruh. Oh, are you? Yeah. Peach has the best character for like, no, I don't want to lose.
Yeah, but then she.
Okay, actually, finish out this section. This section's kind of fun, actually. If you remember what's been going on earlier, you can kind of imagine what this is going to be. Go grab your key.
Ooh, I can face through these. It's nice.
Yeah, that's stuff like that's weird. Of like, wait, why can I jump to the platform here, but not like?
Because it's this tile, not one was that tile.
Yeah. Those are your mushrooms.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? Like they're actually very interesting. They're like building mushrooms. Yeah, they're like building blocks.
Why are they mushrooms then?
I don't know if the original Doki Doki Panic was mushrooms and that's why they're mushrooms, or like they changed the sprite out.
Weren't. Like, let's be honest.
I don't know, but they
Who
also don't look like mushrooms. But also Mario made mushrooms popular, and that Mario Brothers 1 came out for like, I don't know. Somebody with more history on that would. I guess it would be fun to play Doki Doki Panic and be like, what is that original Japanese game like? Like which things carry over?
No, we should have like a side by side.
Yeah, that actually would have been a really fun side by side on these two games to see like how they like which things are changed, which things are not. Will you go left or right? You choose left.
No, just jumping is easier.
Yeah, I agree. Jumping is easier than climbing. Yeah, climbing's
weird,
awkward in this game.
Okay, so kind of have to.
Got a power squat here. Yeah, the game teaches you like you got to power squat through some areas, and you can't power squat. If you're Luigi, you could have power squatted that. So like, oh, you went home, you're ready to rage quit out of. No, yeah, Luigi can hit power squats that other characters can't. So if I had to guess in the speed run, it's probably Luigi in many areas, and then Toad, probably back and forth between those two characters. Because Luigi can just power skip some things. The character's kind of slippery, right?
Yes.
And you know what's funny?
Like,
the next world over is Ice World.
Yeah, I bet there's not much of a difference.
Yeah. So, like, the slippery floors get even slipperier.
Slipperier?
You might need a... Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You are, like, in a death state here. There you go. It's kind of weird how her eyes are red when she power squats down. I guess they're pink. They're pink.
She only has 3 colors.
They are pink, but they look like she's got red eyes, which is kind of funny.
Do I really have to deal with this the whole way down?
Yeah, it's fun. I actually thought this part was pretty cool. Steal the key and then run all the way down to the door.
Steal the key after you figure out how to...
Phase through the... You can't phase through the key. You can phase through the blocks, though.
Yeah, dumb mask guy.
Yeah, I thought that was Run for Your Life is fun. The key does do damage, too.
Ooh, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you can throw the key on enemies.
When do I have to pick it back up again?
Yeah, you can pick it back. Yeah, that's fine. Like this guy. As you
can't
run,
throw
you
the
have to
key?
run. Yes, you can. If you're holding the run, yeah, there you go. If you're holding run, and it'll have momentum. Again, physics are very limited. She gotta come out of nowhere and just bop you. Like that's happened to me before.
No one that. Never mind. I don't want it that bad. Oh, you saw that jump, right?
I'm only laughing because this happened to me a ton playing this game. Like,
Except then you couldn't.
because the jumping is so different. Actually, if you play as Mario, that actually helps a little bit because you're used to Mario's jump arc. So maybe Mario has its value in that, like, if you
Tutorial.
if you literally played the Mario games a lot, then like your brain will understand that jumping better. But I think Peach is actually a more forgiving character because if you miss jump, you can just hold the jump and kind of like correct yourself.
To an extent.
Yeah.
Also, why do I have to pick up the ball?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just saw the cutter right.
Oh, you get a different boss here.
Yay.
Actually, this boss is low key like challenging, annoying. Like you'll see. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just Birdo. Nope, it's Mouser.
Mouser?
I think that was his name.
He probably is.
Yes, it's Mouser. It is a bomber of bad dreams that destroys good dreams. It is proud and doesn't believe that it is just a mouse.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
That's actually, those are sunglasses on him too.
Ooh, okay. Never mind. I like this guy's vibes.
He doesn't believe that he is just a mouse. What else does he think he is?
A rat.
He believes he's a human bomb. Like,
no, he thinks he's a rat.
if you thought it was violent to hit somebody with their own eggs, now you can't jump on his head. Now you have to hit him with his own bombs, which, you know, he makes each of those bombs. Actually, something I did.
I don't think I can pick them up.
Yeah, something you. Okay, you discovered something right there, right? Did you notice what happened there?
Threw it to me?
Yes, you can catch them out of the air. If you jump underneath them, she can catch things. Which
they don't bomb me first?
Yeah, wait for them. You got to slow down. I mean, we're kind of spamming here. We got to slow down for a second. Yeah. Wait till that one explodes and jumping behind it. That was funny. That's kind of the idea there. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Do you have to do that 3 times?
Yeah, I bet you that's how speedrunners beat the game. They probably just catch it, throw it immediately. But as you can see, this is kind of annoying. Like, I feel like as a kid, I died on this boss a lot. Like,
yeah.
You're
literally playing hot potato here?
Yeah, and Toad makes this easier because Toad can quick pick up things. So he's able to pick up the bombs quicker and launch them back out quicker. I feel like if you're using Peach here, you just need to jump underneath it, catch it, get underneath them, and then...
So do
hit
I
him. Yeah, there you go.
Wrong characters for these bosses?
No, the whole game's beatable with anybody. You just have to change your... Yeah, like, that was good. That was good right there.
Strat.
Yeah, and like you had time on that one. But you're playing this for the first time. Like, I think all of these levels and all these bosses, you're not really meant to beat it on try number 1. And I think that's probably true for most of these NES games. I don't think anybody expected, the designers were like, you'll beat this on your first try.
It's like a time waster.
No, it's like, no, yeah, it's just
like more playtime, harder.
I don't even think they made it hard. Actually, there's one interesting thing. Go back in there. Oh, well, yeah, go pick your character. I don't know. We'll wind up here. There's one funny thing I want you to see in this one. No, I don't think they were trying to make the game harder. I think it was just the design of like, you don't really reset that far back. I don't know. And you're right. It's a way to extend the life of the game. Because with save states, you can beat this game in a single sitting if you're patient enough. But there's definitely, without that, it's going to take you longer to beat the game. I was going to show you something funny on this. This has the... Well, the snake is awesome.
He's cute.
He's very cute. I love the...
I think they're piranha plants, basically.
I used to love running the whole level with a single guy in my hand.
The quicksand?
Quicksand. Goodbye, Mario. I mean, you see this...
Still...
Yeah, if you get low enough, you die. But you do see that the quicksand mechanic began here, and they use it in Mario 3, Mario... Like, every Mario game has, like, quicksand, you know, like, as a thing. So, I would just see that. Quicksand's pretty cool. This game has a lot of interesting things on it that gets used in other Mario games, even though it's not an official Mario game. But yeah, this game's cool all around. It's weird. I agree. The jumping physics, like, even as I'm playing it, like that... Even as I'm playing it, it doesn't feel natural, so you have to play before you kind of get used to it. But all right, well, that'll be it for Taco Tuesday. I think later this week we'll do some Tomodachi Life. Comes out this week, so we'll put a video up for Tomodachi in our JRPG house where we get different characters into the game. So yeah, we'll have to do we'll get ready for that video. So all right, See you next week. We'll be playing something else. We got ideas. We have ideas. TBD. We've done 5 weeks in a row. Like that's
pretty good.
That's worth celebrating. 5 weeks in a row. Good job. All right. Thanks.